I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated.
Hey guys, this is Rohit from Rohit Vlog, and today I'll be sharing you some information about IME, that is Immigration Medical Exam. Moreover, about my personal experience at the only medical center in the entire Northeast region in India, that is Apollo Hospital, Guwahati. Before starting the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more useful updates. And one thing more, that please do not skip the video, as it is very short and fully informative video, and at the end of this video you will get the clarity that what you have to do and how you will do it. So let's jump into the slides. So in this video we will going to talk about immigration medical exam, which is required for the immigration purpose in Canada, UK, Australia and other countries. So in this video I will discuss about the most frequently asked question about IME, that is immigration medical exam, and its appointment booking procedure, like how to book appointment in Apollo Hospital online and offline both, and the document which is required while going for immigration medical exam. Moreover, should we reach hospital empty stomach or not, and how much it will charge for the test, and the extra test for the tattoo, and the total test and the total number of tests. The most important, what to wear while going for immigration medical exam, and my own experience at Apollo Clinic at Guwahati, and in how many days we got our tracking sheets, or we can say medical certificate, and last but not the least, how much I am satisfied with their service and my recommendation. The very first question which arises to every immigrant mind, that how to book for the appointment, and the answer to this is you can book an appointment directly through the website or number which is provided in cic.ca website. I will also add the link in the description. In most of the case there will be an online interface for appointment booking. However, in my case there was not. So for this reason I booked my appointment via call. Here I have mentioned in note that ask them about the doctor availability, as in my case it took me 2 days to complete the test, as doctor was not available at that moment. However, the good part of this hospital was you don't have to wait for long, as for me it just took me 30 minutes to complete all the tests. Expect a physical doctor interview which is done on the next day. Just for the doctor I have to wait for one more day. And here I have attached 2 pictures of the hospital, as there are lots of students who got misconfused when they are going for their medical examination for immigration, like they usually go to Apollo Hospital. However, I have mentioned here that you have to go for Apollo Clinic, not for Apollo Hospital. Let's talk about the documents which is required for immigration medical exam. You all have to carry is 2 color photo with white background, like this you can see here, and LOA, that is letter of acceptance if you are applying for study permit. And lastly, the most important, that is passport, which is must be original, as photocopy will not be entertained. And the another question which commonly arises in every immigrant mind, that they should reach hospital empty stomach or not, as there will be some x-rays and other tests. However, the answer to this is simply no, we don't need to go empty stomach. We can have our breakfast. Let's talk about the fees for immigration medical exam. And this is very dynamic. It can be varied from city to city, ranging from 5,000 to 9,000. However, in my case, it was 5,500 only in Apollo Clinic in Guwahati. Let's talk about the additional test for tattoo. If someone having a tattoo in their body, they must have to go for a test which is cost you somewhere around 700 Indian rupees. And this test is taken inside the medical or outside the medical in order to check that you are free from skin cancer, as sometimes tattoo cause some type of serious issue. So for this reason, the Canadian Immigration Authority has instructed the medical to check this test as well. Let's talk about the number of tests which you have to do, and for this I have attached this image to demonstrate the number of tests. That is, you can see here the X-ray test and the VDRL, which is done via blood, and HIV-1 and 2, HBsAg, urine routine examination, keratin, anti-HCV antibodies. However, you all have to do is to give an X-ray, in which you have to remove all clothes, expect your undergarments, and you have to wear a medical type green suit. And secondly, you have to give your blood and urine sample for all this test. And lastly, you have to go to meet the doctor for the basic interview, in which they will ask some questions related to your previous medication and all. And if you are taking any medication, then do not forget to carry your medical report. Let's talk about after completion what to do. After completion, after completing the medical test, you will get a receipt just like this, you can see here, in which they have mentioned your name, fees and other details, just like this image. Let's talk about what to wear while going for medical examination. According to my own experience, try to wear loose clothes, as you have to remove it. So it is one step ahead to wear loose clothes so that you can face less difficulty while removing your clothes. And if I talk about my experience, then it was really fascinating, as after reaching hospital, they have assigned an assistant with me who will guide me with the process, and it was very smooth. And I don't get a moment to wait for much time, so my overall experience was pretty good because of their cooperative staffs. And one more thing, that in this hospital the number of candidates for medical is quite low, as from North region there are very less number of candidates who used to go abroad for their study purpose, or I would say the lowest in India. So for this reason, you can quickly done with your medical. Let's talk about when you will get your medical tracking sheet, or you can say medical certificate. After completion of medical, the staff will note down your email ID, and after 2 business days actually, you will get your tracking sheet in your registered email ID like this, you can see here. If I talk about how much I am satisfied with their service and my recommendation, then I would highly recommend for people who are from Northeast region, instead of going Delhi or other place just to do medical, they should consider Guwahati Apollo Clinic. And people from other region want to do medical from here, then they should first consider their nearby hospital instead of this. And if you are in emergency and the appointment is not available in your locality or in your nearby place, then you can consider this hospital. It will be very helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you find my video helpful, then please do subscribe. It will motivate me to make such more informative videos. Thank you guys.